Tuesday's episode operates on the theme of pressure. Who can withstand it, who cracks, and who transforms because of it. Kane Ashby is described as being backed into a corner, but emotionally and strategically, he has already crossed a point of no return. Victor Newman will attempt to force Kane into retreat by reminding him who truly controls Genoa City. Victor's intimidation tactics are meant to trigger fear or guilt, but Kane is no longer the man Victor expects. Having lost Lily, his children, and his sense of belonging, Kane feels detached from consequences that once would have stopped him. The AI takeover of Newman Enterprises gives him leverage that isn't just financial but symbolic. It represents the first time Victor's empire is being controlled by someone else. Phyllis Summers will reinforce Kane's resolve, framing Victor's threats as desperation rather than strength. This confrontation is less about business and more about identity, Kane proving to himself that he is no longer weak or disposable. Inside Newman Enterprises, the fallout is immediate and alarming. Victoria and Adam Newman are dealing with the reality that the company is under siege from within. The AI system's reverse function has likely disrupted executive authority, overridden safeguards, and exposed weaknesses that Newman Enterprises never intended to reveal. Victoria's priority will be restoring order and protecting the Newman legacy, while Adam may focus on identifying loopholes, vulnerabilities, and countermeasures within the system. Their cooperation marks a rare moment of unity, but it is fragile and rooted in survival rather than trust. Both siblings understand that if they fail, the damage won't just be corporate. It will redefine how the world views Newman Enterprises as a whole. Even if they regain control, the loss of confidence from investors and partners could take years to repair. Diane Abbott's ultimatum to Jack Abbott brings the focus back to personal consequences. Diane represents the voice of reason and caution, and her reaction to the situation at the Newman Ranch will be fueled by fear that Jack is once again sacrificing his family's safety for a battle he can never truly win. Holding Matt Clark ties Jack to Victor's criminal mess in a way that could easily backfire. Diane may see releasing Matt or calling Victor's bluff as the only way out, believing that Victor will always find a way to escape accountability while Jack absorbs the risk. Jack, however, feels insulted by Victor's dismissal and underestimated power. Knowing that Kane and Phyllis are actively dismantling Newman Enterprises gives Jack hope that Victor may finally be vulnerable. Diane's ultimatum forces Jack to confront whether this moment of potential victory is worth jeopardizing his marriage and moral ground. As these storylines unfold simultaneously, they create a sense of inevitability. Kane's transformation into a hardened strategist, Victor's rare position of vulnerability, the Newman siblings' frantic damage control, and Jack's moral dilemma all feed into a larger collapse of old power structures. Long-standing rivalries are no longer operating under familiar rules, and loyalty is being replaced by calculation. This episode doesn't offer resolution. It tightens the noose around every major player, making it clear that when the fallout comes, it won't be contained to business losses. Relationships, reputations, and identities will all be casualties of the war unfolding in Genoa City.